The car market in 2025 is taking a sharp U-turn. After years of record-high prices, we're finally seeing a correction, and some SUVs are getting hit hard. Dealerships are packed, used listings are overflowing, and buyers from 2024 are now staring at massive value drops. So today, we're counting down 12 SUVs that crashed in value from 2024 to 2025. And trust me, some of these will surprise you. Let's go from bad to brutal. Number 12, 2024 Volkswagen ID.4. The 2024 Volkswagen ID.4 was supposed to be Volkswagen's bold entrance into the electric era, a family-friendly EV crossover aimed squarely at Tesla's mainstream dominance. But just a year later, it's become one of the most rapidly depreciating electric SUVs on the road. In the span of 12 months, the ID.4 has suffered a steep 33% loss in value, equaling a hit of roughly $15,000 from its original MSRP. And unfortunately for owners, that drop wasn't just a fluke. It was the result of multiple compounding issues. To start, Volkswagen slashed prices on 2025 models in an aggressive move to clear out inventory and stay competitive in the increasingly crowded EV space. But when new models are thousands cheaper, used versions instantly lose appeal and value. Then there's the broader picture. EV demand has cooled in North America, and the ID.4 is taking the brunt of that shift. Add to that the vehicle's underwhelming infotainment system, which many owners describe as slow, unintuitive, and packed with bugs. And it's easy to see why the used market has cooled off fast. For potential buyers looking at the used EV market, the ID.4 doesn't stack up. Not when there are newer, longer range, and more tech-savvy options available at similar or even lower prices. Number 11, 2024 Nissan Murano. The 2024 Nissan Murano was once considered a stylish and comfortable midsize SUV, offering a refined ride and upscale interior for its price. But by 2025, it's become clear the Murano has been left behind. Built on a platform that dates back to 2015, this SUV entered the market feeling already outdated, and used car buyers have taken notice. In just 1 year, the Murano has experienced a dramatic 33% drop in value, falling from a starting price of $44,900 to around $30,000, a loss of nearly $30,000, $15,000. And while it still delivers a cushioned ride and plenty of comfort, that's no longer enough in a segment packed with newer, more innovative rivals. The bigger issue? Nissan's notorious CVT transmission. For years, owners have reported hesitation, jerky shifts, and early transmission failures, all of which severely impact long-term confidence. Combine that with dated tech and aging design, and the Murano struggles to hold its own. To make matters worse, Nissan finally unveiled a fully redesigned Murano for 2025 with an all-new platform, fresh styling, and updated powertrain. While that's good news for the brand, it's bad news for anyone holding onto a 2024 model, because now it feels even more obsolete on the used car market. Number 10, 2024 Maserati Levante. The 2024 Maserati Levante might look like a rolling sculpture. Sleek lines, a snarling Ferrari-derived engine, and that iconic Trident badge up front. But behind the badge lies one of the worst luxury SUV investments of the year. In just 12 months, the Levante has shed over 32% of its value, with some owners reporting losses as high as $37,000. That's a brutal hit, even by luxury car standards. And for many, it's a sobering reminder that Italian performance doesn't always translate to long-term value. So what's dragging the Levante down? First, there's the unreliable electronics, frequent issues with infotainment, sensors, and system alerts that undermine the driving experience. Then there's the suspension system, which has been a recurring source of complaints among owners due to costly repairs and premature wear. Maintenance costs are also through the roof. With a limited dealership network and hard-to-source parts, even routine service becomes an expensive ordeal. And for used buyers, these long-term ownership risks make the Levante far less appealing than its German or Japanese rivals. Yes, it still turns heads and sounds amazing on the road, but the reality is clear. Yet the 2024 Levante is more about image than value. And if you bought one brand new, you've likely felt that depreciation hit hard. Number 9, 2024 Land Rover Discovery. The Land Rover Discovery has long been a name that evokes adventure, sophistication, and that classic British blend of luxury and ruggedness. With its go-anywhere attitude and elegant interior, it's the kind of SUV that promises capability and class in equal measure. But owning one, especially the 2024 model, comes with a serious financial sting. In just 12 months, the 2024 Discovery has seen its value plunge from $61,375 down to around $42,595. That's a painful 30% depreciation, translating to a loss of nearly $19,000 in a single year. And for many owners, that's just the beginning of the disappointment. So why does this premium SUV depreciate so rapidly? At the core of the problem is Land Rover's ongoing reliability reputation. While the Discovery offers upscale materials, smart tech, and impressive off-road prowess, it's also earned a track record for software glitches, sensor malfunctions, and drivetrain concerns. For many potential used buyers, the fear of hefty repair bills and frequent service visits outweighs the SUV's appeal. Add to that the cost of ownership, including pricey parts and high labor charges, and it becomes clear why many consumers are steering toward more dependable luxury alternatives. Despite its undeniable charm, the Discovery often leaves owners feeling more frustrated than fulfilled. In today's value-driven market, buyers want confidence, and the 2024 Discovery just doesn't inspire it. When rivals like Lexus and Acura offer better reliability and stronger resale value, the Discovery becomes a tough sell in the used market, no matter how refined or rugged it may look on paper. Number 8. 2024 Infiniti QX80. The 2024 Infiniti QX80 was already on borrowed time when it hit dealership floors. By the time buyers got behind the wheel, the automotive world knew something better was coming, and that spelled disaster for resale values. Just months after launch, Infiniti unveiled the fully redesigned 2025 QX80, and that was the final blow for the outgoing model. Practically overnight, the 2024 version began gathering dust on dealer lots. Depreciation set in fast and deep, with owners watching their luxury SUV lose a staggering 36% of its value in just 1 year. That's a massive $28,000 hit from its original price. So what caused this dramatic freefall? To start, the 2024 QX80 was already long in the tooth, built on a dated platform with tech that hadn't kept pace with modern standards. While it still boasted a plush, spacious interior and a powerful V8 engine, its fuel economy was abysmal, and its infotainment system felt a generation behind. Compared to newer rivals, it simply didn't offer the level of refinement buyers now expect in a full-size luxury SUV. But the real nail in the coffin was the arrival of the 2025 redesign. With its sleek styling, upgraded interior, advanced tech features, and new twin-turbo V6 engine, the new QX80 completely eclipsed the outgoing model. As buyers rushed toward the future, interest in the older version plummeted. Today, the 2024 Infiniti QX80 serves as a clear example of what happens when a vehicle overstays its welcome in a fast-moving market. It might still offer comfort and road presence, but as far as resale value goes, the numbers don't lie. Number 7. 2024 Jaguar F-Pace. The Jaguar F-Pace launched with high hopes, a luxury SUV that promised sporty handling, elegant British styling, and the pedigree of a premium marque. For a moment, it seemed like Jaguar had cracked the code for combining performance and practicality in a way that could rival the Germans. But fast forward to 2025, and that optimism has all but vanished. In just 1 year, the 2024 F-Pace has seen a brutal 35.4% depreciation, with many owners losing more than $28,000 from its original value. That's a hard pill to swallow for anyone who paid a premium expecting long-term ownership satisfaction or decent resale value. So what caused this dramatic fall? First and foremost, Jaguar as a brand is in flux. Its lineup has shrunk, its electric future remains vaguely defined, and the brand's direction has become increasingly unclear. This uncertainty has left both current and potential customers uneasy, especially when considering a pre-owned model from a company that seems to be constantly reinventing itself. Then there's the issue of long-standing reliability concerns. The F-Pace, like many Jaguars before it, has struggled with problems ranging from electrical system glitches and infotainment bugs to overall inconsistent build quality. Despite offering premium interiors and sharp driving dynamics, these nagging issues have eroded consumer confidence. Even with steep discounts on the used market, many F-Pace models are sitting unsold on dealership lots, signaling just how hesitant buyers have become. The result? Steep depreciation, limited demand, brand and a vehicle that now serves as a cautionary tale about chasing badge prestige without considering long-term ownership reality. In short, the 2024 Jaguar F-Pace is a luxury SUV that looks the part, but when it comes to resale value, reliability, and brand trust, it simply doesn't deliver. Number 6. 2024 Hyundai Ioniq 5. When it debuted, the 2024 Hyundai Ioniq 5 made waves in the EV world, and for good reason. Its retro-futuristic design, cutting-edge tech, and ultra-fast charging capabilities gave it instant appeal. It wasn't just a new electric SUV, it was a bold new identity for Hyundai, pushing the brand firmly into the EV spotlight. But despite its early buzz, the Ioniq 5 has taken a significant hit just 1 year later. In terms of depreciation, it's among the worst-performing electric SUVs in today's market. The numbers speak for themselves. The 2024 Ioniq 5 has lost a shocking 39.1% of its original value, translating to nearly $17,000 gone in just 12 months. So what went wrong? For starters, the electric vehicle market shifted dramatically. As EV inventories piled up, automakers, including Hyundai, responded with massive price cuts, dealer incentives, and low-cost lease deals on 2025 models. Buyers who paid full price in 2024 were left underwater as brand new Ioniq 5s began selling for thousands less, with more features, improved battery software, and updated tech. But that's not the only factor. The Ioniq 5 also faced an influx of new and aggressive competitors. Brands like Chevrolet, Honda, and even Volvo entered the ring with competitive EVs priced more affordably and loaded with incentives. Suddenly, the Ioniq 5, once the cool standout choice, began to feel like yesterday's news in a rapidly evolving segment. It's important to note, the Ioniq 5 still holds up as a great EV. It offers fast charging, smart packaging, and distinctive design, but in this market, even a great product can't fight off the tidal wave of economic shifts and fierce competition. And for those who bought in 2024, the result has been a painful drop in resale value, making the Ioniq 5 a textbook example of how volatile the EV landscape has become. Number 5, 2024, Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. If you're after raw performance and exotic styling wrapped in an SUV body, few vehicles make a louder statement than the 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. It's thrilling, loud, and undeniably Italian, boasting a 505 horsepower Ferrari-derived V6 and precision-tuned chassis dynamics that deliver blistering performance both on straightaways and in corners. But despite all that, the Stelvio Quadrifoglio has earned a notoriously bad reputation when it comes to resale value. In fact, in just 1 year, the 2024 model has depreciated by an eye-watering 42%, shedding nearly $39,000 from its original MSRP. For a vehicle with a starting price north of $90,000, that's a staggering financial blow. So what's driving this dramatic depreciation? One major factor is reliability, or the lack thereof. Alfa Romeo's reputation for electronic glitches, inconsistent build quality, and unexplained warning lights continues to haunt the brand. Owners frequently report issues that make the driving experience unpredictable, and that's a tough pill to swallow at this price point. Then there's the brand's fragile dealer network and its historical struggle to build trust with North American consumers. With limited service availability and a spotty track record for after-sales support, many buyers are hesitant to take a chance, especially on the used market. And finally, let's talk about competition. At this price range, the Stelvio Quadrifoglio is up against heavy hitters like the Porsche Macan GTS and BMW X3M, both of which offer similar performance, stronger brand loyalty, and far better reliability records. It's no surprise that most used SUV shoppers gravitate toward those more predictable options, leaving the Stelvio to linger on used lots or sell at steep discounts. In the end, while the 2024 Stelvio Quadrifoglio delivers exhilarating performance and unique styling, its steep depreciation and questionable reliability make it a high-risk choice for buyers who care about long-term value. Number 4, 2024 Kia EV6. When the Kia EV6 launched, it was hailed as a bold leap forward in electric vehicle design. With its futuristic styling, athletic stance, and impressive driving range, the EV6 quickly positioned itself as one of the most exciting alternatives to Tesla. It wasn't just another EV. It was a statement from Kia that it was ready to compete on a global scale. But fast forward to 2025, and the reality is hitting hard. The 2024 Kia EV6 has become one of the most depreciated electric SUVs in its class, despite its strengths. So what happened? It all comes down to the rapidly shifting EV market. In the past year, automakers, including Kia, have been slashing prices, offering aggressive cash incentives, and rolling out low-cost lease deals on new EVs to boost slowing demand. That may sound great for new buyers, but for those who purchased a 2024 EV6 at full MSRP or with dealer markups, it's been financially devastating, as prices on brand new 2025 EV6 models dropped, often by several $1,000s. The resale value of 2024 models collapsed almost overnight. The difference in monthly lease payments between a new and used EV6 has also narrowed, making used models a tough sell in the current market. There's also the challenge of oversupply. Many dealers were stocked heavily with EV6s last year during the peak of the EV hype, but now, with interest cooling, those unsold units are pushing prices down even further, both on new lots and in the used market. The irony: the EV6 is still a fantastic electric vehicle. It offers ultra-fast charging, smooth handling, a refined cabin, and a stylish head-turning exterior. But even those strengths couldn't protect it from the brutally competitive and unpredictable EV landscape we're seeing in 2025. Ultimately, the 2024 EV6 has become a victim of its own early success and the rapidly evolving economics of the electric car market. Number 3. 2024 Tesla Model Y. It might be the best-selling electric vehicle in the world, but when it comes to resale value, the Tesla Model Y is telling a very different story in 2025. In just 1 year, the 2024 Model Y has seen its value drop by over 40%, shedding more than $23,000 from its original price tag of $58,000. That's a massive hit for a vehicle that was once considered a smart long-term investment. So what's behind this dramatic depreciation? To start, Tesla's aggressive pricing strategy continues to be a double-edged sword. In an attempt to boost new vehicle sales and respond to rising competition, Tesla has repeatedly slashed prices on new Model Ys, leaving last year's owners holding the bag. As soon as a new Model Y becomes cheaper than a lightly used one, the pre-owned market suffers, and resale value tumbles. Then there's the issue of overproduction and bloated inventory. Tesla significantly ramped up production after launching its Texas Gigafactory, and now dealers and lots are flooded with unsold Model Ys. That surplus has driven discounts even deeper, further eroding the resale value of used units. And the challenges don't stop there. While some customers remain fiercely loyal to the brand, others are moving away, directly impacting demand, especially in the used market. Add in a wave of fresh EV competition from automakers like Hyundai, Kia, Ford, and Volkswagen, many offering more traditional interiors, tax incentives, and dealer support. And the Model Y suddenly doesn't stand out the way it once did. To be clear, the Model Y still offers strong advantages: a solid electric range, excellent access to Tesla's supercharger network, and smooth software integration. But in today's fast-evolving EV landscape, even the most popular model is no longer safe from massive first-year depreciation. Number 2. 2024 Tesla Model X. At one time, the Tesla Model X stood at the forefront of electric luxury, a futuristic SUV defined by its dramatic falcon wing doors, blazing acceleration, and minimalist tech-laden interior. It was the poster child of Tesla's EV dominance. But fast forward to 2025, and that image has begun to fade fast. The 2024 Tesla Model X has experienced a harsh reality check in the resale market. In just 12 months, it's lost a staggering 36.4% of its value, translating to a $32,000 drop from its original MSRP of around $88,000. For a luxury SUV that was once viewed as a status symbol, that level of depreciation is hard to ignore. So what's behind this dramatic fall? The biggest factor is Tesla's own pricing strategy. In an effort to stay competitive, the company has continually slashed prices across its lineup, including the Model X. These aggressive price cuts may benefit new buyers, but they've devastated the value of recent used models. For 2024 owners, it means they're competing in a resale market where brand new vehicles can be had for similar and or even lower prices. Another major factor is Tesla's relentless upgrade cycle. With frequent hardware revisions, battery improvements, and over-the-air software updates, last year's Model X already feels behind. behind. Combine that with shifting eligibility rules for EV tax credits, and the 2024 Model X ends up in a strange limbo, too new to be classic, too old to be current. And then there's the growing wave of EV competition. Luxury electric SUVs from brands like Rivian, Lucid, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz are offering fresh design, more consistent build quality, and unique driving experiences. That added pressure has pulled attention and value away from the Model X. All things considered, what was once Tesla's Halo SUV is now one of the fastest depreciating EVs in the luxury segment, showing just how quickly market dynamics can change, even for a brand as disruptive as Tesla. Number 1, 2024 Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV, claiming the top spot on this list, unfortunately for Mercedes, is the 2024 EQS SUV, a vehicle that was supposed to mark the pinnacle of the brand's electric future. On paper, the EQS SUV had everything going for it: sleek, futuristic styling, cutting-edge tech like the full-width hyperscreen display, and the prestigious three-pointed star badge. It was introduced as Mercedes-Benz's electric flagship SUV, priced well into the six-figure range, but reality didn't quite live up to expectations. In just 1 year, the EQS SUV has suffered an astonishing 47.8% depreciation, wiping out nearly $65,000 from its original MSRP of up to $136,650. That's almost half its value gone in just 12 months. The worst depreciation on this list. So what went wrong? First, there's the interior disappointment. While Mercedes is known for premium craftsmanship, many buyers and reviewers have pointed out that the EQS SUV's cabin materials don't justify its price tag. Hard plastics, uninspiring textures, and cost-cutting in key touchpoints have left many feeling underwhelmed. Second, the driving experience fails to deliver the commanding and luxurious ride one would expect from a top-tier Mercedes. Critics have described it as muted, disconnected, and lacking the refinement found in its gas-powered sibling, the GLS. Then there's the user interface, centered around the much-hyped hyperscreen. Instead of simplifying the driving experience, it's been criticized for being overly complicated, with too many touch-sensitive controls and a learning curve that frustrates even tech-savvy drivers. Lastly, Mercedes entered a luxury EV market that's becoming increasingly competitive, with brands like BMW, Audi, Rivian, and even Lucid offering more compelling options in the high-end EV space. The EQS SUV simply hasn't carved out a strong identity. When you add it all up, unquestionable interior quality, lackluster performance, software complexity, and fierce competition, it's no surprise that demand has plummeted, and with that, so has its resale value, making the 2024 Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV the biggest depreciation disaster in today's SUV market. That's a wrap on today's countdown. Some of these depreciation numbers are hard to believe, but they're a clear reminder of how unpredictable the car market has become, especially for brand new SUVs. Were you surprised by any of the models on this list? Or did you see it coming? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think. If you found this video informative, a quick like goes a long way in helping the channel grow. And if you're passionate about staying ahead in the world of cars, make sure to subscribe to Automotive and turn on notifications so you never miss a breakdown like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.